character trailers, I watched the streams, I watched the abilities and all that, and I'm here to tell you that the Human Torch and the Thing look fucking awesome. So I was really, really stupid. I kind of watched both character trailers, and yes, they looked really, really cool, but I didn't really understand what they were doing. To be fair, the Human Torch trailer that is like playing right now isn't really clear on like what he's doing, other than like this little square thing that he's trapping them in. And it was kind of really hard to see. Like, I thought his ult was going to be really underwhelming, and then I saw it in Tim the Tatman stream, and I was like, oh my god, it's cracked, especially with Storm. Storm is going to be, like, insta-banned for, like, the rest of her existence because of this team-up. Like, it rips through Luna ult. That's how good this team-up is. That's insane to me. It's a counter to Luna, and I'ma hate it as a Luna player. So the thing that everyone's been saying, which I totally agree with, is that the Human Torch is going to be Iron Man, but so much better. And he already looks like that. He looks like Iron Man, but so much better. I know all the healers are like, oh my god, another flying character, so hard to heal, but he does an insane amount of damage. His damage input is insane. And I think that is super, super great. I am loving the Human Torch. I love how he looks. He might be the duelist that I actually sit down and actually learn, because I haven't really found a duelist that really clicks with me right now. But he looks so fun. And I said that about Mr. Fantastic, and Mr. Fantastic does look fun, but not as fun as Johnny. So I'm going to explain some of the Human Torch's abilities in case you didn't see the videos and in case you didn't see the streams. So I'm going to explain his abilities. So his right click is basically just right click. I thought it was going to work like Scarlet Witch because of the little symbols on the bottom. It looked like Scarlet Witch, but it doesn't really work like Scarlet Witch. Like, it's not like you can't stop shooting it once it runs out. So from what I've seen from like videos and stuff, it looks like that is the indicator of how fast you can throw it. So once you're like all out of these little fire symbols on the bottom of his screen, you run out of, you just can't throw the fireballs as fast. You don't run out of the fireballs. His L shift is literally just to fly around really fast. It gets converted into something else when he does his ult, but when you hit the L shift just to accelerate, like he can go really fast, and it has a cooldown on it, and he can go really, really fast and just fly around for like a really long time. I believe longer than Iron Man. I'll probably check it out myself when I stream, and we're trying to test out all the characters before we play. But yeah, I think he goes a little bit faster than Iron Man, and he can do it a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure it does something else in his ult, but we're not there yet, so we're going to talk about his E ability, which I think is really, really cool. So his E ability, I'm going to like slow down the clip so I can actually like show you guys, and because I was really confused about what this was. So basically what he does is he puts down these little fireballs down on the ground right here, and he can activate, if he wants to, he can activate a little circle that if the enemies pass through it, they will do damage to it. But if the enemies are inside that little square circle, they will actually take damage. And then another thing that you can do with his E ability, and what you want to do is you want to kind of like combine it with his F ability, which is his plunge. So you basically throw down like one or two of those things, and then you dive into them. And what this dive does is it does extra damage, and then it knocks them up and stuns them all at the same time. So you can literally knock people back with this. You can use it as like you're going after supports, and you can just dive them and practically kill them. So yeah, this is what his E ability does, and it kind of wants to be comboed with his F ability because I'm pretty sure it does more damage with the things lower down. Supernova! So his ultimate, once you hit your ultimate, you can accelerate for, there will be no cooldown on your acceleration. You can just accelerate for as long as you want. I believe your fire trail will also do damage to people. It's not really ideal. That's not what you want to use the ultimate for. What you want to use the ultimate for is that your E's now transform into fire tornadoes. And these are just constantly doing damage. You can have 4 out at a time. And what you can do too is you can have all these fire tornadoes out, and then you can plunge into them. And remember when I said this, when you plunge into people, it does more damage, it knocks them back, and it stuns them. So even if your tornadoes don't kill people, you can still combo it with other people's ultimates or stuff like that. Like, you can do other stuff too. Another thing that, his ultimate does, which I said in the beginning of this video, Storm and Human Torch basically rip through Luna ult. And I'm pretty sure it will rip through all the support ults. So once you put your fire tornadoes down, Storm will ult. And this is only if Johnny ults first and he puts down his fire tornadoes. She will actually teleport to the fire tornadoes. Like, when Storm has this thing where she's like, oh, I'm selecting where to go, and then she turns it on. No, if there's a fire tornado on the field, Storm will hit her ult and it will just go over there. It will just go to the ult, go to the tornadoes, and they do so much damage, nothing can out-heal it. Storm's about to be permanently banned for the rest of her life. This is insane. This is crazy. I'm gonna hate this. And everyone's gonna hate this combo and they can't ban it. Because it's so good. It's so good. So, Human Torch, better Iron Man, probably the best flyer in the game. And he just makes Storm a whole lot better because she gets her ultimate so fast already. And, she can bait out the support ults and then get her ult, but now she can just fucking destroy them. She can demolish them. That's Johnny, and we're gonna move on to the Thing, which I am personally so hyped for. My beloved Ben Grimm is finally coming to the game, and I've been hyped for the Thing ever since the Fantastic Four were announced for this season. And I was so hyped to see him. I saw Johnny's trailer and I was like, maybe they're gonna release the Thing tomorrow. No, they released him like an hour later. And oh my god, is he cracked. So the Thing is basically the Hulk, but so much easier. And I think that's why he's gonna be so much of a problem, because he looks like he's a very easy Vanguard. He's just a brawler character. He really wants to be in your face all the time. And that's pretty much the Thing. There are a couple things I'm going to go over with the Thing, and this is just from what I've seen. I watched Tim the Tatman play the Thing, and I kind of got like how he played him, and I think that's how the Thing's supposed to be played. Like, maybe we have the same mindset about how the Thing should be played, but we're going to go over the Thing's abilities. First up, his primary fire. His primary fire is literally just a brawler move. It's basically the Hulk. He throws his fist around. But his right click is what's really, it's not really that interesting. But you hit the right click and it will basically charge up his punch. I don't think you can animation cancel it. I haven't seen anyone animation cancel it. It's probably not animation cancelable, But if it is, we'll find out when he actually comes out on Friday. But basically, you hit him a few times, you hit your right click, which doesn't have a cooldown, I'm assuming because it's, he charges it up and there's no reason for that to have a cooldown. And this move does piercing damage through the whole team. So if you get them lined up, say the tanks are protecting the healers and you just throw your punches and you hit your right click, you can literally just pierce through a bunch of people. Now for the Thing's left shift, which I think is pretty fucking cool. So his left shift lets you charge at people, and keep in mind that he has 700 base health already. So if he charges at people, he'll get this overshield, which basically takes him to 900 health. And he'll basically charge at the enemy team, he'll knock them up, and then I think when you actually slam down, it'll create this kind of rock formation into the ground. And then after that, it'll stun people and it will not let them have movement for a while. So you can charge at a Wolverine, a Spider-Man, a Black Panther, and they will not be able to move for a good while. So this is absolutely crazy, especially if you want to protect your back line. I better see some things in the fucking back line, I swear to God. You guys are so good at just making sure that divers don't move. And that's fucking great. His E ability works similar to Mr. Fantastic. So Mr. Fantastic can either grab onto an ally or grab onto an enemy, and if he grabs onto an ally, he will basically move towards them and give them a shield, and then if he moves to an enemy, he basically moves towards them and does damage. So Ben's ability works similar to that, where he can only like jump towards an ally, and this basically does reduce damage to both him and the person that he jumped to. Does reduce damage. He can do this twice. I don't know what the cooldown is on it. I haven't really checked it. I probably will check it again before I actually play the game on Friday. But yeah, this is what that ability does. And really fun fact that we found out is that you don't have to jump all the way towards your teammate. You can literally, like, he lands wherever he is looking when he leaps like that. So basically, you can like be looking down and then try and like just give that enemy that to shield, and then that counts as it, because I don't know, little bunny hop. He didn't exactly hop towards them, but it's a step, right? It's a baby step. They might as well get the shield, right? It's clobbering time! And for his ult, which, oh my god, hearing him say it's clobbering time with that amount of passion brought tears to my eyes. I couldn't exactly cry because I was at work, but it brought tears to my eyes. And this ult, basically, he punches the ground, he knocks people up, and then stuns them for a little bit. I don't know if it works like his shift, where, you know, like, they can't exactly, like, use any movement, but I do know that he stuns them after he knocks them up. So, typically, like, the Thing is kind of like a poker tank. Like, he can kill, but most of the time he can't. So, if you want to, like, do that, usually how I've seen people play him from, like, this stream is that they use his L shift, they knock them up, they punch them a couple of times, and then they ult, and they do it again. And this is devastating. It does a lot of damage. It knocks them up. It stuns them for a really long time. And that is just how, like, the combo works. We'll probably discover more combos when he comes out on Friday. I'm super excited to see all the tech that all the players come up with. I'm just super excited. I'm probably be a Thing main starting for like the second half of season 1, because he is my favorite superhero of all time, and I just cannot wait for him. And before I end this video, I'm gonna start with the greatest ability that tank mains have ever seen. So, fucking the Thing's passive. Basically, I think it's solid as a rock. His passive is that he cannot be moved. He cannot be moved by anything that basically hooks you in, pulls you in. So you know what this means? Tank mains, he cannot be moved by Wolverine. Your kidnapping days are over. But anyway, this is all for this video. I will definitely be playing Marvel Rivals on Friday. Just a reminder, if you guys haven't seen my Twitch announcement video, I am hosting a Playing with Viewers on Friday to welcome the Thing and the Human Torch. My Twitch will be linked in the comments down below, because when I link things in the description, it just doesn't fucking work, and I don't know why. But yeah, I will be hosting a Playing with Viewers on Friday, the day that the Thing and the Human Torch come out. And I would really love and appreciate if you guys came and you guys watched or you guys played. I don't really care. But I would really appreciate y'all if you guys came. I kind of get lonely when I stream. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I know I rambled a lot. I'm just really, really excited for these characters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time.